So the fishing boats all around the Jimbaran area, and there's hundreds and hundreds of boats pushed up on the sand at the moment. I'll see if I can take you over there and give you a quick look. But every evening the boats head out, and you can see that a lot of them got lights on them, and I think that's to attract the calamari and stuff, and also the prawns maybe. But here's hundreds and hundreds of boats, and just about every available square inch of space is taken up by fishing boats that head out to sea at night time and just about encircle the whole of Bali. It's quite amazing actually. No matter where you are in Bali, I was up in Ahmed 2 days ago, and there was fishing boats everywhere. So you've got such beautiful, bountiful seas around here. The boats go out overnight and they come back here and they sell their wares to the markets. So you've got this open air market, which is a little bit less formal, shall we say, and I'll take you down there quickly. So we are actually at the almost directly at the foot of the runway. And check this out. Fresh fish. Yes, fish. Hello. Now, I'd love to tell you the smell was lovely here, but I don't want to lie. So you've got prawns, and you've got clams, and calamari, some great bait fish. There's some ugly fish, some reef fish. Yeah. Cool. There's a little baby shark. Baby shark. Dum 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 dum. Yeah. Cool. Some mahi mahi. Yeah, larapa. Look. Oh, that's a nice fish. Okay, so they're all mostly in oil, and I'll be honest, there's not terribly many flies here, and it's not too pongy. Oh, and what they didn't eat or sell yesterday, check this out, this is pretty cool. That's what they do. They dry it out in the sun. All that little bait fish there, and they mix that in when they're doing some of their local dishes, and you get the strong fishy flavour out of it, and the protein of course, but it keeps a lot better when it's dried. Yeah. All this. So that's not where I'm buying my food from. Oh, that was oh, that's an adventure. Oh, here's some more dried fish. Look at that. Oh, so. Oh. Directly across the road, well, if you call it a road, across the other side of the car park from the open air markets, there's this big undercover market. And I've got to promise you, the smell is a lot better. And Pasar Ikan Kadonganan, which means sorry, that means markets fish from Kadonganan. There you go. So the fish markets in Kadonganan, and that's where we are. Kadonganan is sort of part of the Jimbaran Bay area. Now, you've got a couple of options when you come over here. You can go to a restaurant and pick your lobster out of the tank and pick some fish. They've got live barramundi, there are all sorts of beautiful fish there, and tell them how you want it to cook. And there's a whole recipe of what type of styles of cooking. You can have garlic, you can have lemon butter, you can have what they call Jimbaran sauce, which is like a spicy barbecue sauce. It's not too hot, but it's really nice and tangy. It's a very localized sort of Balinese flavor. It's bloody nice, I've got to say. And you can buy your crayfish over the counter there, out in the tank, still swimming around, and they're only about $120 a kilo. Or you can duck down here to the markets, the undercover markets, and they're only about 40 bucks a kilo. So which area do you reckon I'm going? Once you've bought the crayfish, you've still got to cook it, but all you need to do is take it down to the same restaurants that cook it up at 120 bucks a kilo, and they'll cook it for $2 per kilo. Now we normally take a bit of a crowd of people down, but all of these places here, I'll show you. Now, these guys here, here's one cooking away. Here, someone's bought some scallops and some cray, and the chefs are preparing it here. Look, you can see them all laying it up. So you can actually buy the food, take it down here, and they'll cook it up. Now let me just say one thing. Not all restaurants have the same level of quality. Not all chefs have the same level of detail. And not all warongs are built the same either. In fact, I've been to a couple of these places, and I like my crayfish cooked so you can still eat it, not like it's a rubber ball. And some of them, the closer you are, in my opinion, is the closer you are to the markets, the less likely you are to have a chef, and the more likely you are to have some fella in a barbecue apron just whacking a fish on the coals and hoping to God it comes out cooked. Look, we take it down to my mates down at Kadongan and at Kampong Seafood. And the only reason I go there is I've gone to so many of the restaurants along the way, and they're all about the same price to cook it up. It's all about $1.50, $2 per kilo to cook it. But those guys know how to really handle fish properly, and they look after us so well that I'll only ever go back to them because they're bloody amazing. So I'll take you down here in a minute. And the best way to get down here is to get on my old mate Katoot, because he's bringing people down here. Look at this. Muzza and Katoot, KW Tours, or on the internet, www.mybaliactivity.com. You can't go wrong, My Bali Activity. And he brings busloads of people down here every week. We started this just for me, and so many people said, can you take us down to get seafood? Well, I promise. We've got never less than, normally it's about 20 to 50 people a week coming down here just to join in with our seafood feast. And it's almost all you can eat, and it's just amazing. So that's a little intro to what we do. That's my Mondays just about every week now, give or take a day or two, depends on where I'm up to, but is coming down here to the markets, buying fresh produce. We know where to go to get the freshest crayfish. We've got the right dealers all hooked up inside there. We get beautiful mahi and scallops. I guess what, we pay $6.50 a kilo for scallops in a shell. We're paying $3 a kilo for live oysters, that's in a shell. It's amazing. Then we take it down the road, get our mate to cook them up for us, a chef to cook them up Bali style. Oh man, it's not a wonder I'm getting a bit of, they call it Bali belly. I don't know, it's just called getting fat. But it's really hard for me to stop eating when the food over here is just so bloody nice. Hey guys, lovely to have you on board. I'll keep doing this. If you guys want to have a seafood feast when you come over, let me know you're coming. Jump on my Facebook, and it's easier to chat on Facebook and say, Muzza, what are you up to? So here's a link to my Facebook. Jump on there, say g'day. And don't forget, the only way this channel keeps going, the only way I can get out and do these tours and do these little infomercials, whatever you want to call them, is by you guys subscribing. Now I've got a challenge. 10,000 subscribers by Christmas, and I'm up to nearly 8,000 already. So if you're not already subscribed to this channel, please hit that button. In fact, share this video with your mates. The more people we get to subscribe, the more revenue I can get to keep me doing what I'm doing. And honestly, right now, it's tough. So we need every bit of your support we can get. To subscribe doesn't cost you a cent. You just got to hit the button, subscribe underneath this video, and that will help YouTube recommend me to more people, gradually building what we're doing over here. So thanks a lot for guys. Thanks for supporting us so far. I really hope you enjoy some of these videos because we love making them. Honestly, my tummy loves it too. But it's a lot of fun and we meet the most amazing people. So when you're coming over here, you let me know you're coming. We'll catch up, bring you out here. Like the amount of Muzza fans I've met, it's just, today I sat down at a pub, I put one word out and said, hey, I'm going to be down at Ted's Seafood. Well, we had about 20 people down there. Had a ball, just in time, had to leave to come up here to meet the same people back here at the fish markets. Look, life's good, brother. I'll see you when you get here. Let's go inside and have a look. Well, what a mission that was. Just as we've picked up all the seafood from the markets, we're just starting to wander up towards the restaurant, and the skies have opened up into incredible. There was a water spout out in the ocean. It was just white out, like a squall just came straight out of nowhere, right off the water, and it's just flooded the whole place. All of these tables were all set and ready for diners. And now, just pandemonium. So, I think they're starting. Just looking up there. We're in the middle of a hell of a thunderstorm, which started with a squall straight out off the ocean, and that squall turned into an actual tornado, a small willy, whatever you want to call it. And our beach chairs and umbrellas and stuff scattered all down the beach down the road there. We were down by the boats where the markets is, and just as we're about to walk up here to the restaurant at Kampong Seafood, people started yelling and screaming. They saw this white wall of water just up in the sky, and the whole all of the ocean behind that went from being normal ocean, dark blue and dark clouds, to white out. There was a huge, what they call a tropical squall, and when it hit, oh my God, it was just bang, straight down, absolutely torrential rains, incredible wind for a short period of time, but only localised. I can still see the umbrellas, beach chairs thrown around, a little bit of flotsam and jetsam down there, and all these tables over my shoulder here, they were all set for dinner, and all of a sudden everyone ran for their life. I noticed that they bought the wine inside though, so it wasn't going to get spoiled. But so we had not there. Next door's little bridal things all been knocked over by the rain as well. You can see a bit of damage there. The good thing about these places here, because they have a wet and a dry season, they do cater for what happens if the proverbial hits the fan. And they've got a lot of indoor areas. They've got some separate rooms inside, and they've got a lot of chairs and tables up out of the way. But I tell you what, the beach is looking more like a river at the moment. And oh wow, that was pretty exciting. Like, so we're all walking around. It was a nice afternoon. There was a little bit of cloud cover, but wasn't looking too bad. And suddenly you look out to sea, white out, water spouts, bang, there's tornadoes or small localized little tornado hitting, lifting all the chairs and tables up, and people running like crazy. This young lady here, she saw everyone running and thought it was like an emergency, so she's done the bolt. She's part of our group, and poor Fee, my fiance, is going, where's the little girl? Where's the little girl? She's panicking. Look, so we're all safe and sound, no big dramas, but Talk about living in the tropics. This is what even in the middle of summer or in the dry season where you never ever normally have this sort of weather, with what's happening in Australia at the moment, with all a huge amount of water in the air and all evaporating up out of central Australia and whatever, it's set up. There's been typhoons throughout Korea and Vietnam, places like that. Massive weather disruptions over here, and tornadoes in Florida and stuff like that. So, oh, it's crazy. It's just bloody crazy. But we're safe. Don't worry about us. We're going to eat crayfish and you're not tonight. So still be jealous, even if it is raining, because I tell you what, the rain is warm. It's beautiful. I might even go out there and have a sing in the rain or something stupid. Oh. Hey, get your ass over here. Enjoy. If you've got to be somewhere where it's raining, you might as well be here. So, how was that rain? Was it good? She's live on the phone. Oh, God bless her. These guys turned up on a motorbike to insulate rabbits. How's that? Look at that.
Yeah, very good.
Oh, beautiful. Well. Oh, thank you, boss. Thank you, my brother.
Sorry, raining.
I didn't realise you had an indoor restaurant as well. Oh, he's done a good job. Right, so we're going to go and have food. See ya. Judy, what are you doing? You're trying to get us fat? Wow. Before I met this man, I was skinny. I was like him.
It's a scallop.
Scallops. Garlic prawns. Jimbaran prawns. Mahi. Oysters. Calamari. Lobster.
Yeah, just put that. Gimana memahami menu?
Yes, I believe.